Okay, y'all, sorry if you can hear background noise. It's my neighbors. They're like watching a game. Oh, it's the FIFA Cup. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, welcome back to my channel. It has been a while. Let's get into it. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I usually and always film for spring semester. I did not do that. So this video is gonna be a little bit different. I will tell you how my spring semester went. Honestly, it was not that bad. I feel like there are things that could have been better on my part. I feel like to make it like less stressful, but overall, it's not that bad. I'm sorry, I'm trying to find like a comfortable spot for my camera. Anyways, yeah. Um okay, once again, the classes that I had this semester was advanced performance storytelling, um Shakespeare plays, swing band, and image and sound. And my favorite class is, I was about to say Shakespeare plays. That's a good class too. I liked all my classes, honestly. They were pretty great. But my favorite class is advanced performative storytelling because we did a play. Like, come on. That's my major. That's my major. I have to. I mean, all of the classes were in my major, but like it's like gotta be a little biased, you know. Anyways, so I'm gonna show you a clip. Actually, wait, hold on. Okay, yeah, sorry. So this video is just gonna be me talking about the play. Basically, not even my classes, because I don't have any footage for it, sadly. But yeah, just my play. So the first thing that happened was I auditioned for a play, a different play, back in December, like during finals week. Oh, and the sun is coming out and it's shining, period. And I have a clip. Y'all, I did an audition and I sang, and my voice was kind of trembling, I'm not gonna lie, but they liked it. They're like, wow, such a pretty voice. I don't know if they were lying or like, but thank God. I think that I did a pretty good. I had to say my lines again because I didn't know the context of it. And I did watch the video, but like, yeah, thank God I did way better the second time. And I pray I get the part. I was watching a little bit of the movie today, and I want the part of the black girl. um yeah. Okay, then about like a couple weeks later, I got an email for the part, which I also filmed. Listen, y'all, I'm about to make this quick because I gotta use the bathroom, and I just finished my hair. Shovel I am. Y'all like it? Is it even in the back? I don't know. Anyways, why do I feel like Steve Jobs or something? Okay, so I got an email about like the casting or whatever. Oh, I gotta go pee. Oh my gosh, TMI. Sorry. I'm gonna make this quick. Oh my gosh. Casting update. Oh, okay. Okay, so let me read it. Okay. Okay. So I auditioned for the role of Maria in Love's Labor's Lost. It's actually free on YouTube. It's the black girl. Although, like I've said, there are no black people in the Shakespeare. Except for Othello. But anyways, okay, so it says, Dear Maya, thank you so much for auditioning for this year's Shakespeare in Yosemite production. We greatly appreciate the time, preparation, and care you brought to your audition. We are pleased to offer you the role of Jackie, of one of the Sierra girls, in our upcoming production of Love's Labor's Lost. Try saying that 5 times fast. Goodness gracious. We hope you will be able to join us for this year's project. Confirmation casting. Please let us know if you are able to accept this role by Monday, January 5th, 1 week from today. Yes. Rehearsals are expected to begin with a table read in late February and with weekly rehearsals in March, April on weekly rehearsals in March, April on weekday evenings, afternoon. Okay, cool. Jackie. Okay, I need to watch their production again because I don't recall there being a Jackie. I think they added another character. It said from the Sierra Girls, which are, the ladies in waiting because it's Shakespeare and Yosemite. Okay, anyways, yay! And then about like a month or two later, which was when I think they said we were gonna like start rehearsing in February. I got an email saying that the whole production was canceled. I think it was like due to funding or something. It's like, dang it. And I also filmed that. Hello guys. Do you like, hold on, I gotta show you my eyelashes. He. Can you see them? Period. Okay, so I was just talking with the Lord, right? And I understand why I'm not doing Shakespeare in Yosemite this year. Why it's not working out. And it has nothing to do with my audition at all because they want people who like don't really have experience, right? Nothing with that. It's just that it was canceled. Something that had to do with my school and stuff. Anyways, I'm like, I will have experience the following year that they do it, right? Because this year, I just feel like my audition went okay, could have been better, but next year I will have, and I did pray. I'm like, oh, I would like a better audition. Now I can have a better audition. Now I will do better on my audition. I will have experience. And another thing is that I think I already mentioned it, like my classes, I'm like, this is it's a lot. I'm like, I don't know if I would be able to do it this year. I was thinking about it, I'm like, I don't know about that. But now I'm like, I think it's a blessing that it's not happening this year. It's a blessing. Not in disguise, I see it as a blessing. I'll have experience. I'll be able to do better. Who knows? I could try out for the lead. Maybe. Because I auditioned for like one of... There, it is the lead, but it's not the lead. You know what I mean? Yeah, one of the main characters, but not like the lead character. You know what I mean? But yeah, I see it as a blessing. I don't know, I just wanted to say that. But yeah, I feel like a ballerina. Let me show you my outfit. And y'all, I already showed you my eyelashes. The camera is not doing it justice. But I'm spinning like a ballerina. No, I literally feel like a ballerina. Like, it's... Y'all see that? I feel... I'll be over here. Wait, what's going on with the thing? Let me pull it down. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Period. Yeah. Okay, that's it. That's all. Just wanted to say that. But honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Everything worked out. Everything worked out. So, anyways, so the advanced performance storytelling play. Where do I even begin? I think the role when I was, and I gotta find my script, which I have. It's in the garage. But so what had happened was we did some activities just to like break the ice and like get to know each other, and then we got our scripts that same day, well, the first day, and we just read through the play, and we searched, like, looked for characters that we wanted to play, a total of like 3 basically, because everybody was going to play 3 characters. I play 4, but but yeah, some people play 4, me and some other people. Yeah, and I was surprised. So basically, the play is like a real. It comes from a book by Andrew Carroll, and is basically about his adventures in finding the war letters from all over the world. And I think that's like incredible. So, anyways, one of the characters that I really wanted to play was Carol Jordan, and Carol Jordan is his cousin, his distant cousin, and that's like that letter was the letter that started the play, and I wanted to play Carol Jordan. At first, I thought it was a girl, but then I'm like, oh no, it's a boy. Anyways, I'm like, oh, that would be so cool. I also thought it would be funny because like, the narrator is white, and like, well, the actual, not the, because like anybody. Anyways, I'm like, oh, it would be funny if like I was the distant cousin, because distant could what. Anyways, yeah. So at first, my professor thought that I wanted to play the narrator, and his name's Andrew Carroll, and she was like, oh no, you can't, no, we have somebody, so you can't play him. And I was like, oh man. And then during callbacks, she's like, Maya, I am so sorry, I thought you meant the narrator, my bad. So anyways, I was able to read for the callback, and I'm like, I might just get the part. And then I think, not a week later, like that same week on Friday, which was also Galentine's Day for me and my friends, we got the cast list. And I didn't get the part. I didn't get any of the parts that I wanted. I was so, y'all, let me tell y'all, I was so upset. I thought it was a mistake, because there's also another Maya in the class, and I was like, wait, maybe she made a mistake. So I was hoping and praying. I'm like, oh God, please let her send an email. And she did. Like right before class, she's like, Maya, oh my gosh, I made a mistake. And I'm like, yes, you're supposed to also play this character. And I'm like, also? I'm like, so I was just really upset, man. Now, that day was also the same day we had the table read, or like the read through, right? Because we weren't at a table, we were like just in a circle with our chairs. Anyways, so we had the read through, right? And as I was reading my characters, I finally accepted it. I'm like, you know what? This really isn't bad. This really isn't as bad as I thought. I'm just tripping. And I get 4 characters. Man, we're good. So, sorry, there's like a plane. So, during spring break, we were required to learn our line, or like memorize our lines fully, so that same week we can like just, go through the entire play without calling line. Of course, we all did at some point. We all called line, but at least it wasn't during tech rehearsal. I mean, only a few people, but like it was, I feel like our tech rehearsal went really well, except for the mics. Sometimes the mics would cut out, and I was worried about that. But anyways, we'll get to that later. So, rehearsal was great. Um, our rehearsal was great. Okay, so the first day we came back from spring break, so we all like went out into groups. That's what we mostly did. We would go out into groups and like practice with each other, and then come back and then do it as a whole class in the little time we had, because the class was only for an hour. So, anyways, I was the one, because we only had time for one person, and I was the one who had to present in front of the class, and I got a lot of claps. So I'm like, yeah, period. I thought it was good. And surprisingly, I wasn't that nervous. I really wasn't. Yeah. Okay, so then, our tech week was amazing. It was so fun. It was the last week of April. Yeah, the last week of April, and what we do? I think 2 rehearsals were from 6 to 10. 6 to 11. One rehearsal was from 6 to 11. That was the first rehearsal. And the rest were from 6 to 10. Yeah. And some of us would compete for who was going to come to rehearsal first. It wasn't us, sadly. But we always came second, my group. You know, it was all good. And then our play was on May 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Our opening night was at 7 p.m. and our other 2 nights were at 2. So it was good. Y'all, our final night was so bittersweet, let me tell you. So basically, our professor made us like gather around in a circle and have our final journal exercise and like write about our experience, and everybody tried not to cry. Some people did and like had to go in the back. I'm like, oh, I'm like, ah! And then we had to like write thank you letters to our sponsors and stuff, and some of our tech crew, and it's like, yeah, it was crazy. It was so sad. I didn't cry. I actually cried the day before. When I went back, I'm like, this is after rehearsal. No, I think it was after the show. Yes, after the show, when I went back, like, I'm like, oh, this is so sad. Tomorrow's our last day. And then the last day, when we were, like, doing our journaling exercise, I didn't cry. Until, like, it was time to leave. I'm like, because me and my group, we did a carpool, and I was trying not to cry. I'm like, oh gosh, it already happened. It was crazy, but you know, wow, this was truly a life-changing event for all of us. We have been changed for good. Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. That's like in your ear. I'm so sorry. But yeah, I also have footage. I also have some pictures. Some of them are a little bit, I'm not gonna lie, some of the pictures I honestly did not like. But like, I'm gonna show you them anyways, because I'm a kind person. But yeah. Alright, y'all, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope to do way more plays in the future. Yeah. That was cringe, I'm sorry. Yeah, you'll see me. You'll see me on Broadway, you'll see me off Broadway, you will see me on TV, you will see me on lunchboxes, you will hear me in songs. Yeah, manifest. You manifest too. Yeah. Why can't, okay, yeah. Bye! Oh, but okay, bye.
Hey guys, this is gonna be really quick, but I just want to listen to you. I was thinking about flowers yesterday because last night was the closing night for my play, if all the sky were paper. And I'm like, oh man, I wish I had some flowers. Because like a lot of people were getting flowers, and I'm like, oh, I want some, but that's totally fine. Whatever. Anyways, today my friend sent me a like flyer about like a free bouquet event, and guess what? My girl got flowers. I was able to make my own bouquet. Um, Honestly, it's not very big, and I seriously don't care. I don't mind. Um, I'll show you the roses. Oh, I should have put the baby's breath like all around it instead of like in one spot. But it is absolutely okay. I'll fix it later. But I just want to show you the flowers. Aren't they pretty? And I feel like they all represent like my four characters that I played. Like this one is kind of janky. It kind of is like the my first character because my first character is a Canadian soldier and they're just all over the place. This one is the Iraqi child. This one's very fragile. This one is the Indian World War II soldier, and this one is Oscar Mitchell. This one stands out the most because it's the darkest. Yeah, and then there's baby's breath, and it just makes it. And yeah, those are my flowers.
Also, I will give shout outs to the whole production. I would name everybody, but I'm going to name yeah, everybody basically, but Professor Samuelson, Maddie, Westby, Albert. Thank you. Okay, that's it. I mean, not it. Everybody, the whole cast, and the tech. That's it. Bye.
Get in here. Get in. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. Go!